reflection on my mirror. Start to blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my...
Hi you guys, ignore the quality. I just wanted to start this video as like the intro, but hello, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kaylin. I am literally pulled up at my job ready to go in, but on my way here I have been listening to my audiobook, and I just wanted to start the vlog off with the book that I'm currently reading. So I am finishing up my April TBR still. I had 5 books, and I'll go over all of them later about like my rating and stuff, but this is the last book. I actually read all the other 4, and this is the 5th one that I am still currently trudging my way through. It's good. It's The Wishing Game by Meg something. I'm about 16% through it. I did find it on Libby, so I am listening to the audiobook and reading the book as well, and I'm 16% done, and I think I have like 8 hours or so, maybe closer to 9 hours of listening on the audiobook. So I'm going to try to listen to it at work and finish it because I have to return it on Libby in 3 days. So yeah, I'm trying to get this book done because I want to move on to the next books that I want to read. And I think I just need to get in the habit of reading multiple books at once now, because my mood reading is like on 1,000. I am definitely expecting my cycle soon, and I just been like exhausted and tired, so I'm like, you know what, that's the best time to read. So this week I'll probably be doing lots and lots of reading in bed, laying down, and hopefully I'll get a decent bit of the audiobook done. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Hey y'all, long time no see. The last time I seen you guys was Wednesday. Yikes. And I literally haven't read much since then. I actually wasn't really able to read at night at work. I had a busy night, but I did listen to a little bit of The Wishing Game. That's the book I'm still currently on. I am 22% in, and honestly at this point I think my audiobook is gone, which is tragic. But let's see. It's due in 30 minutes. Okay, so let's see how far along we can get in 30 minutes. I have it on Libby. It won't let me renew the loan. It let me renew it. It wasn't letting me renew it earlier. Oh yay. Okay, so now I have 2 more weeks, but I'm not gonna do 2 weeks. Let's see if we can get this book done by tomorrow, because I want to read so many other books. And this is still the poison ivy that I have covered up just because I don't think that it's contagious anymore at this point, but I got little kids and I ain't got time for little kids with poison ivy. So I don't know if I let y'all know, but on vacation in Florida I got poison ivy from touching my brother-in-law's poison ivy. The nurse and me touched it because it looked really bad, and I didn't know. It didn't, where I touched did not look like poison ivy. The other rash on him looked like a rash, so I didn't touch that one, but I touched the other one and they both were poison ivy. So I literally got poison ivy within the 5 minutes of touching him, because I guess I touched myself and then I became affected. So let's get into a little bit of The Wishing Game. Now I don't have to rush, but Kennedy doesn't eat again until 4:15, so we have like 40 minutes or so to get in some reading. So I'm actually going to try to leave the audiobook on all day at this point, but I'm on chapter 6 and I have 8 hours and 17 minutes it says, but I'm 22% in.
stressed for so long, so stuck in my own way. So I'ma enjoy this moment. It's the day that the Lord has made. Nothing to see, nothing to talk down. feel inside. Too afraid to open up, so I'd rather hide. Man, I'm just so grateful that I made it this far. Almost thought I had to call my mama in a cop car. Benny's everything for me and everything I need. I would be nothing if you didn't give me no reason to be. Cause I'm riding through the city. Just put tomorrow away, and I ain't worried about it. Come too far.
Hey y'all. Yeah, I don't know when the last time it was that I seen you guys, and I just apologize. I just literally feel like I'm a mess. Like, I have not been able to read as much. I don't know. Maybe it's just like trying to get back from being on vacation, trying to get back into like normal life. I don't know. I just am fighting for time right now, and that is why I have not really been able to read. I've been listening to this on the audiobook since the last time you see me. And it's May, today's Wednesday, May 21st. So I don't even remember when I said that I started this book, but I am about halfway done it. And I kind of went back on the audiobook because I don't even feel like I'm retaining anything. So I went back a little bit, and I'm just gonna keep trying to listen to it today and see how far we get along. I get, like, I do like it, but I guess it's just not something that's like hooking me in right now and making me not want to put it down. And that's the kind of books that I need, because I'm gonna go over all the books that I read in April, the 4 other books on my TBR, which I did finish. I'm gonna go over those after I get the girls to sleep. We can talk about those. And those books I got through pretty easily, and that's the kind of thing I need to get. So there are some books that I ordered that I'm gonna show you guys that I picked up, some new releases that I'm very excited about. And we'll do all that after I get the girls down for their nap. It is almost time. It's 12:20, so we have about 40 minutes until then. So I'm just gonna continue listening to the audiobook while I'm down here with them. I just made my matcha because it's rainy and gloomy out here, and I just want to take a nap. I just want to take a nap so bad. When they go to sleep, I want to go to sleep, and I'm fighting it. I'm really fighting it, and I'm praying to the Lord to give me some energy so that I do not go to sleep and I can actually have 2.5 hours, 3 hours of uninterrupted time, because I have lots to do. I want to show you guys everything. I need to edit my Disney vacation vlog because that needs to be out at least on Friday. I'm not gonna like stress myself out and get it out. Like, I don't think I can get it out by tomorrow. I just don't think so. So the goal for that on my other channel is gonna be out by Friday and then reset completely. Try to film some videos tomorrow so that if I have downtime at work or on Sunday, I can edit the video for Monday for my channel over there. And then I'm trying to find a sweet spot on what kind of videos I'm gonna do over here. But I really think I'm just gonna be doing like day in the lives, some kind of reading challenges. Like, it's real realistic. Like, there will be none of that reading 10 books in a week. Like, we're just trying to read one, okay? We're just out here trying to just read one book. And it's like, once you sit down, something happens. Or like, by the time you sit down, you're exhausted, you're spent, and you don't even want to look at anything anymore. You just want to lay there or just be in silence. That's pretty much how it's been. But I'm about to go just hang out with the girls for the next 40 minutes. I just got off my therapy appointment, and that's what we were talking about. It's just like time and all the ideas and just the things that I'm trying to do in life. It's just, I have to take one thing at a time because it's so easy to get overwhelmed. So I'm gonna hang out with the girls, and then I will see you guys upstairs in the reading room to go over all the books that I read in April, show you what I got, and what I'm thinking the plans are gonna be for June. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll see. I do have some good ideas and I'm excited to film those. But I have to finish this book before I can get started on filming the other books that I want to read. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Quick little change up. We're gonna get this audiobook done because we're about to braid my hair. I usually listen to audiobooks every time I braid my hair, but my hair is very healthy. I've been liking wearing it out, but this heat will not keep my styles in. And I just don't feel like loading my hair up with a whole bunch of product for it to be curly and it just not come out the way I want it to. So I ordered some braids. They're like reddish, orangish, like the color I wanted my hair to be. My hair is a little bit darker. Like you can see that it is, you know, a different color. It's not black, but it's not what I thought it was gonna be. So braiding my hair because I have things to do. I have videos to do with certain brands and stuff. And it's just like, I'm not trying to be on here on the camera looking crazy. But I also don't want my hair to break off with me not really taking care of it as much as I should in its natural state. And I know that I'm already at a point where I'm kind of frustrated because I tried to straighten it and it poofs right out. I tried to curl it and it poofs right out. Like it's too hot. Summertime is not really the time for me to be trying to do this. So I'm braiding it up. I don't even really know how I'm going to do it. I'm doing bigger braids because I just don't have a lot of time. We have an appointment for Kennedy tomorrow that just got scheduled today. That was the only available appointment till November. And I was planning on having tonight and tomorrow to do my hair because I was going to do it a lot smaller. But I don't have that option now. But my hair needs to be done. So I'm gonna aim to do like 30-ish braids, 30 to 40 braids in my head, which still is a lot, but hopefully maybe only a 4 or 5 hour job rather than the braids I had last that took like 8-9 hours. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna be listening to the Wishing Game. Baby girl's right here next to me in her little play thing watching Miss Rachel. This is new, but I really just need her to cooperate so that I can get this done. Cam went to swim practice. I'm sad I wasn't able to go, but Jarrett was like, just stay home and do your hair because your plans for tomorrow got all jumbled up. So that is what I'm doing. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. After I'm done my hair, I promise, then I'll show you guys everything that I got, and hopefully I'll be done the Wishing Game and we can talk about that too. So let's get this hair done. The hair I got looked a mess. It looked a mess. So here we are. So as you can see, I took those 3 braids I had in my head out because it just looked a mess. And honestly, my hair was still straight, so my hair was like sticking out of the braids and it just wasn't working, and I just was not about to wash my hair completely and re-blow dry it and have to do all that. Like I did not want to sit there and just like take up more time doing that. So I don't know if I'll braid my hair. I don't know when I'm going to revisit the thing, but I kind of feel like I've been in the era of trying to love my hair the way that it is and actually wear it, and I'm just gonna have to learn how to wear it curly for a little bit and play with it and just figure it out and just be more confident with wearing it curly. I don't know, that's always kind of been a thing for me, and I kind of feel like as I was doing my hair, I just kind of felt God whisper that and be like, didn't you say you wanted to wear it natural? Didn't you say you wanted to like love on your hair? And I do actually really like it when it's especially like how I've been wearing it, like straight and blow dry. Like I even curled it so nice last week and I really liked it, but the heat just frizzed right back up. So any natural girlies out there, give me love, give me advice, because I need to figure out how to go about this hair. So yeah, this is what we're gonna be rocking with for the next few days. I am, well, until indefinitely, I'm going to just order some lashes because I just feel like maybe with some lashes you just look alive a little bit, and I'm just tired at this point. I just feel like I'm kind of like all over the place and I'm getting kind of like stressed out with myself because I just have not been able to do things as I would like, and that is to go with like reading. Like I just have not been able to sit down and actually read because there's just so much that I have to do, and it's just kind of stressful because I want to just lay here and read, but I have another video to edit. I have other videos that need to be planned and filmed, and it's just like there's so much that I have to do. And then I'm like, this book is not bad, like I was saying before, but I don't know, maybe I need to switch it and just try a different book right now, because the way that my mood is, I'm just not feeling it, and I don't want to, like, I feel like it's gonna take me longer to read if I'm not in the mood, or like the book's really not like making me want to read it more. Like, I'm picking it up and reading it because I want to finish it, but I can't say that I'm like 1000% interested in the book. So we're gonna now go over the 4 other books that I read in April. I did read them all, and we're gonna start off with Onyx Storm. This is the 3rd book in the Empyrean, is that how you say it? Empyrean series? I don't know if that's how you say it. The 4th Wing series. And I'm just going to read what I wrote on my Goodreads, because I think I rated it, I want to be sure. I rated it 4 stars, but I think I gave it like a 3.5, 3.75, I don't know. But on Goodreads, I rated it 4. And I said, now Rebecca, why would you leave me hanging like that? At some point, I need to do a full series reread and start connecting the dots and make sense of some things. Like what? Off to go look up some theories and thoughts on TikTok. The only thing I didn't like while reading this book was how confusing it was for most of the beginning. So I enjoyed it. I'm trying to remember how it ended. Oh, okay. I remember now, because I was mad. I just feel like the first half of this book wasn't necessary. And I feel like I needed a page of the list of people in this book and who they are, because that is the main things that just made me so angry. I felt like when I got to page 330-ish, around that area, is when this started to get interesting to me and come together. Now, this book is only 500 something pages, so I don't feel as though I should have to read 330 pages to get to what I need to get to, based off how we were left in Iron Flame. But Iron Flame kind of did the same thing to me. I wasn't really interested, and then it picked up, and then I was sold. So, I don't know. 4th Wing, the whole book, the whole thing was amazing to me from beginning to end. And then I just felt like I didn't have that with the last 2. So, those are my final thoughts on that. Then, the next book I read was Funny Story. And, y'all, I loved this book. Okay? I loved it. I gave this book 5 stars. This is a book that I haven't felt this in a long time, where I want to just throw the book when I'm done. Like, that is like, you know, when someone's performing and somebody throws their shoe at them. That's how I felt with this. I just wanted to throw the book across the room because it was so good. I wrote, absolutely love this from the very beginning to end. Like, I didn't even have to write nothing else. 5 stars. This may be my favorite book of the year so far. I just enjoyed everything about it. The characters, the story. I was so invested throughout the whole thing. I did have the audiobook for this as well, and I love the narrator. So if you want to get the audiobook, the narrator is really good. But 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. 5 stars. Now, I'm very upset with this one. Say You'll Remember Me, Abby Jimenez. I was so bored reading this, and I hate to say that because I've read Yours Truly and Just for the Summer, and I've absolutely loved them. I haven't read the first one in the series, and I don't think that I am. I'm not going back to read it. I just don't want to. But I know, Part of Your World. I know that that's good too, but I'm like, I started at Yours Truly and I just kept it going. But I had high hopes for this, but I probably should have known by like the description that it may not have been like something for me, because it literally saying a gorgeous veterinarian giving Greek god vibes all while cuddling a tiny kitten. Immediately yes. Like, that's not my thing. But because it's Abby and I love the way that she wrote her books, I was like, oh, this is gonna be like a 5 star for me. No, I think, let me see, I gave this a 2 stars, which is wild. I don't like giving like ratings that low, but that is the honest truth. I did not enjoy this book at all. I had such high hopes for this book, as I've loved all of Abby's books, but this one just fell flat for me. I was enjoying it in the beginning and then didn't care for it too much. I didn't feel connected to the main character's love story at all. Maybe it was the insta-love dynamic they had, but it was just boring to me. I did like how Abby showed how caregiver burnout can be and the effects of illnesses on a family, but that's pretty much all. I was fighting to get to the end of this book. I wanted to DNF, but only had about 100 pages left. Wasn't my cup of tea, but also wasn't a bad book, so I would say give it a try and see. So not at all was it a bad book. It just was not appealing to me. So sorry if you love that book, but it just truly wasn't for me. I have nothing bad to say about Abby. I just did not enjoy it. I did like the aspects of caregiving and the dementia and that kind of aspect, but the romance part of it, I don't like insta-love. I guess I don't like insta-love. I need that connection. I need that, you know, I need to feel why we should be together. You know, I can't just see y'all meet and then it just be like, oh, they're lovers. And the last book I read was Tony Evans' Kingdom Stewardship, which was amazing. This will be something that I keep on my, like, the top of my bookshelf that's next to me, because I have just been learning how to steward every area of my life better. Everything that I have is because of God and what He's graced me with. And I just want to make sure that I'm stewarding and taking care of everything that He has entrusted to me. My body, my life, my mind, my family, my children, my home, like everything. And it just opened my eyes to so much. And yeah, like I highly recommend that book. Like if you just want to know how to live and how to steward everything that God has given you better, or period, like that, I highly recommend. So the last book that was on my April TBR is The Wishing Game. That is what I am currently reading now. I think I'm just deciding to I'm going to finish it whenever I finish it. I'm not really in the mood to really read it right now. I just am not. And I'm just going to, y'all know I'm a mood reader, so I'm just going to put it on pause. I'm like halfway through it, but I'll just listen to it when I get the chance. I've been listening to it while I'm driving in the car, listening to it when I'm doing like little things, but it's just not something that I am rushing and running to go sit down and read. And I think that's a part of why I'm having such a hard time reading. So now I'm just gonna show you guys what I got from Amazon. I am very excited, and then we'll just close this video up and we'll try again. I have to start being so hard on myself. Like, this is the real of it, okay? And I did good in April. Like, I'm not even like giving myself the credit that I need. I read 4 books in April, which is like, since pregnancy, it hasn't been that way. So I'm happy that that is the case. Because Kennedy Ryan's new book came out, I did go ahead and get the rest of the Hoop series. So I'm not going to read the back of these. Well, I guess I can, because I think you can read them like standalone. So I already read Longshot and I gave that 5 stars. So far, I think I've given every Kennedy Ryan book 5 stars, so maybe I need to just get into her books and stop playing games until I'm in better moods. So Blockshot is the second one. This is the one that I've heard is like, it's alright. Some people skipped it or didn't really care for it. But the back says, the way he wants her has no limits. If Jared Foster had $1 for every time Banner Morales made his heart skip a beat, the heart everyone assumes is frozen over, he'd get richer than he already is. He's found success as a sports agent by always assuming no means I'll think about it. And he knows Banner's thinking about him. Her simmering anger, the way she puts him in his place, foreplay, she thinks she's won the game, but they're just getting started. If Banner had $1 for every time Jared broke her heart, she'd have exactly $1. One epic failure of a night. After parting on such bad terms, Banner has no intention of ever giving Jared a second chance. She's found success in a field ruled by men like him. She's learned to call the shots and block them when she has to. So she'll ignore the way he makes her heart pound. Sure, he seems carved from her most private fantasies, but she can get past that. She's got her $1 and Jared won't have her. Okay, so reading it actually sounds like I'll be interested. Y'all pray for me, okay? And then the third one is Hookshot, which I hear everyone loves this one, and this is a lot of people's favorite one. She's not the plan he made, but she's the risk he has to take. A single divorced dad in the final years of his basketball career, Keenan Ross's perfect life has blown up in his face. He's still picking up the pieces when he meets Lotus Dupree, a wildflower, a storm, a kick to his gut, and a wrench in his plans from the moment their eyes meet. He promised himself he'd never trust a woman again, but he's never wanted anyone the way he wants Lo. At 25, Lotus is finally living out her dream, becoming a force in New York's fashion scene. Focused on her future and not looking for love, she's seen where trusting a man leaves you. Keenan is the last thing she needs, so from the moment they met, she's drawn in, even if he's 11 years her senior and opposite in every way. When Keenan moves to New York for the summer to be near his daughter, Lotus can no longer avoid the attraction that pulses between them, but she still won't let him in. Not after what she's been through. Except Keenan wants her so badly, he'll do anything to knock down her defenses. He won't give up on her, and soon she's no longer sure she wants him to. So that sounds so good, but now I'm happy that I have the whole collection. And then, of course, speaking of Kennedy Ryan, I had to get Can't Get Enough. And I am so excited. I probably should just, I don't even know what book I'm going to start. We'll figure it out. In the next video, you'll see which book I'm reading, or on Instagram, whatever. But this is the third book in the Skyland series, and this is about Hendrix, the last friend of the trio. So Hendrix Berry lives a fabulous life. She has phenomenal friends, a loving family, and a thriving business that places her in the entertainment industry's rarefied air. Your vision board, she's probably living it. She's a woman with goals, dreams, ambitions, always striving upward. And in the midst of everything, she's facing her toughest challenge yet, caring for an aging parent. Who has time for romance? From her experience, there's a low ROI on relationships. She hasn't met the man who can keep up with her anyway, until him. Mogul. I literally know how to say that word, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't know how to say it. Anyway, Maverick Bell is a dilemma wrapped in an exquisitely tailored suit and knee-melting charm. From their first charged glance at the summer's hottest party, Hendrik feels like she's met her match, only he can't be. Mav may be the first to make her feel this seen and desired and appreciated, but he's the last one she could have. Forbidden fruit is the juiciest, and this man is off limits if she plans to stay the course she set for herself. But when Maverick gives chase, pursuing her, spoiling her, understanding her, is it time to let herself have something more? I cannot wait. And I just love a dual POV. Maybe that's why I'm not getting into this book, because I don't know, I think it's just the same person talking, and I just like the different perspectives and switching it up. It gives you something else to look forward to. Can't wait to read that. The last book I got from Amazon is A Man Called Ove. I think that's how you say it. And it's by Frederick Backman. I've been seeing this author everywhere, and I've never read anything by him, but I see so many good reviews. He just came out with another book, but I felt most like pulled to this book. And this is, at first sight, Ove is almost certainly the grumpiest man you will ever meet. A curmudgeon with staunch principles, strict routines, and a short fuse. People think him bitter, and he thinks himself surrounded by idiots. That's kind of written weird. Anyway, Ove's well-ordered, solitary world gets a shake-up one November morning with the appearance of new neighbors, a chatty young couple, and their two boisterous daughters, who announce their arrival by accidentally flattening Ove's mailbox with their U-Haul. What follows is a heartwarming tale of unkept cats, unlikely friendships, and a community's unexpected reassessment of the one person they thought they had all figured out. A word-of-mouth bestseller that has caused a sensation around the world, Frederick Backman's irresistible novel about the angry old man next door is an uplifting exploration of the unreliability of first impressions and a gentle reminder that life is sweeter when it is shared with other people. Y'all know I like the deeper things. I like the psychology things. I like learning, reading about different personality types and just real life stuff. So I really feel like this is going to be really good and I'm going to enjoy it. I don't know who I seen it, on whose channel I seen it, but I seen it somewhere and I was like, okay, definitely got to read that. Now we're just going to open up the book of the month. These are April and May. So let's see if they even have the date on them. I honestly don't know. Let's see if I can open it without. Okay, so this is April's book. So I picked Passion Project. This cover is just literally cute. By London Sperry. Bennett Taylor should be living the best years of her life, but she's failing miserably. Emphasis on miserable. Adrift in New York City, she has no direction and no energy to find one. When Bennett is set up on a first date with Henry Adams, she drunkenly confesses that she's not ready to love again. In fact, she doesn't feel passion for anything. Not pottery, not sports, nothing. Irrepressibly adventurous, Henry offers to help Bennett uncover her passion for life. Every Saturday they try a new activity, as friends of course. Their passion project finds them sampling photography, tattooing, even rappelling off skyscrapers. But when secrets surface, Bennett finally has to face the grief that's holding her back. With tenderness and electric banter, Passion Project is a story of finding a spark and igniting happiness. Well, that sounds amazing. And London Sperry is a New York-based author of romantic comedies full of heart, humor, and hope. A lover of storytelling, she received her Bachelor of Fine Arts in musical theater from the Pennsylvania State University before finding her true passion for writing. Passion Project is her first novel. Wow, that sounds good. And now my last one, I'm so excited. If there's any book that I knew I was going to be interested in, it was this one. And I'm excited about it. And I think that's what I have to do. Like, once I see the book that I'm excited for and I'm really interested in it, I need to just read that book and stop putting it off and making myself read books in a certain order. So I got May's book, and it's called, I picked A Live Day. It's a memoir, which I really do enjoy memoirs a lot. And this is by Carrie Fugit, and I just loved the cover as well. Carrie Fugit is living out of her car in a Kmart parking lot when her boyfriend Cleve suggests maybe we could get married or something. Carrie says yes to love and also to convenience. As a 20-year-old high school dropout who recently lost her job, Carrie has nowhere else to turn. Just months after they elope, Cleve's Marine unit is deployed to Iraq. Then Carrie gets a call. Cleve's Humvee has been hit by an IED, and he's suffered severe injuries. At Walter Reed Hospital, a fellow vet says to Cleve, "Happy Alive Day, man," marking the day he was given a second chance at life. Newlyweds barely out of their teens, Carrie and Cleve are thrust into utterly foreign roles. Carrie tries to adapt to her job as a caregiver, navigating the labyrinthine system of veteran affairs, hospital bureaucracies, and doctors who do little more than shrug when she raises concerns about Cleve's dependency on painkillers. It is clear to Carrie that Cleve is using opiates to dull a pain that is more than physical. She catches his first overdose, but what if she can't save him a second time? Will she still be able to save herself? Fugit's story depicts an oft-overlooked reality of war, the experience of many thousands of caregivers and spouses, mostly women, mostly young, mostly poor, whose lives have been shattered by battles fought against enemies abroad and against addiction at home. Tender, vivid, and laced with dark humor, A Live Day is once an epic and engrossing love story, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, and a powerful indictment of the sins of a nation. So it's a searing, unflinchingly intimate memoir about one couple caught up in the machinery of America's military system, learning to live in love through war and all that comes after. So that just seems deep, and I actually used to work at a veterans hospital, and I used to love talking to the vets, hearing about their stories, and what always bothered me was like everything that they always did. A lot of them experienced like mental health issues when they came home, and there just wasn't enough resources to actually help them get through these things and cope in the way that they need. And so this is why this like it just interests me, because I'm like, oh, the wife's point of view of dealing with this situation. Like, how do you help your significant other go through something that you don't necessarily understand or have that viewpoint on? Like, you see, I like things that are a little bit more like, and that translate into real life. Like, obviously this being a memoir is real, but I like books that get you thinking and kind of just open up your mind to new things and new ways of thinking and new ways of understanding things that we may not understand. And like, hearing this from her perspective, I'm very interested in how this is going to be. So I am going to try to read that one probably in June, because May is almost over. And what have we read? Nothing. We haven't read anything, so yay. I think I have an idea of what I'm going to read next, and I'm going to film that next, and it'll be out next week. So I'm going to try to get it out actually by Wednesday. I kind of want it to be out before. I'm like, I don't even know what day it is. Okay, so I definitely, today's the 21st. This video will be out this weekend, and I'm going to try to start filming the next book of what I'm reading, what I'm going to read next. I'm just going to pause The Wishing Game, and not really pause it, but listen to it when I can and want to. And I'm going to start this next book that I've been eyeing and thinking I want to start, and think that is going to help me get back into the flow of things. I'm going to have that video out next Wednesday. I'm trying to get back on my Wednesday schedule because I think that'll be better, because Mondays and Fridays is when I put out my videos on my other channel. So I think Wednesdays are going to be a good place to return to uploading my videos here. I promise. Please let me know. Like, the reason why I'm not posting as much on here is because I just feel like my reading and everything is just so sporadic. But if you guys want to see, it's not even like, just let me know what, like, are y'all cool with the spontaneity of it all? Because I really don't have like a set reading. Like, I don't know how many books I'm going to read in a month. I don't know what I'm going to read. I don't know how the month is going to go after what I planned. So it's just like, we just see as we go. If y'all are cool with seeing as we go, then stay tuned. I will probably have like some sit down videos too, but I think I'm just going to stick to like the vlog styles of like day in the life as I'm reading a book, talking about it, and going on like that. Like, I want to be more intentional, and if I'm reading one book, I'm reading one book for the month. Like, I don't know, that's basically going to be what it is. But I do want to start reading some books on my Kindle too, because I have a lot on there. But right now I've really just been reading like a chapter or two of my Christian books throughout the week, and that's pretty much it. But I'm like all over the place, so just pray for me. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will stick around, and I will see you guys Wednesday. Bye.
The reason why